bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. What up, hello, thank you for joining me today. The Bloodlust is live. Welcome, good to see everybody. I apologize for being slightly late. Had a few setbacks. I had to go run to town and got back right before I had to go live, and then we had a little bit of an internet outage, and when I finally got the internet to come back, I had to update everything. So we're here now. I apologize for being a little late. I was gonna reset or edit my stream for 3 o'clock instead of 2:30, but we're here now. In any case, I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are doing Trackmania Tuesday, doing the reviews, checking out week 39. We got some exciting news. One of the viewers actually sent me a screenshot. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sometimes I like to sing. It's, something everybody sings in the shower, right? At least I like to think so. In any case, yeah, checking out the records from last week. One of our viewers sent me some screenshots, managed to make it into the number 2 slot on one track and actually got the world record on another. So we're gonna check both of those out. I'm excited to check it out. This is cool. One of my viewers actually managed to make it into the top bracket. That is sick. Here we are, week 39. Checking out. Whoop, that's not what I want to look at. Please go back. I clicked the wrong button. In any case, week 39, we're going to check out world records. We got Shield Bandit number 1 there on Neighborhood, Drifting Nations, Carl Jr., Nod, Favela, Dexy TM, Use an Aimbot, Techie, Magnets and Mountains, Kara Hypers, Dad's Garage, Silpy Jabane. So we're going to check them all out. Starting with Neighborhood, of course. Yeah, I'm not on top of it today. Thank you. I am definitely not on top of it today. I was in a little bit of a rush and got flustered because I had to reset everything. Anyway, we are starting with Neighborhood. This one's fun. So basically the idea here is to pretty much take as short of a path as possible, slide as little as possible, get as tight as you can in every spot, and then right at the end there's a little trick. One of the viewers from last week let me know that the water is actually not real. So you can take yourself and get a nice straight line there, which I did not, but then you can take yourself way down there and get a huge cut. Well, not really a cut, but it's a nice little extra bonus. Gives you about 0.1. In any case, we're going to go ahead and check out the records for, this is Neighborhood, right? Yeah, Neighborhood. So we got world record, Shield Bandit, Giuliano, TV King, It's Cameron, and Lima TM. We're going to start from Lima's perspective. There we go. Lima, It's Cam, going around the flag, TV King going inside, cutting that grass almost perfectly. And what is this? Wow. What a wow. That was wild. What a wicked move. Taking the fence, the broken piece, and jumping over to get reactor up so you could get a reactor flight into the finish. That is crazy. I never would have thought of that. I am not very good with the reactors. Some people do crazy stuff that doesn't make sense to me. Liam coming in 5th place. It's Cam getting a huge speed boost, just coming in ahead. And TV King, how did TV King manage to get ahead there? He was behind right before the finish. Weird tires. Alright, so he's going, hit a little bit of that grass, super low cut though, tons of speed, keeps a lot of contact, gets the reactor up, and just makes it almost directly straight into the finish. Beautiful, beautiful run. Great job by TV King. We're gonna check out Giuliano and Shield Bandit now. Giuliano, Shield Bandit both going around the outside. That's a surprise to me, to be honest. Shield Bandit getting a much lower cut, Giuliano going a little wider, both of them getting the reactor up, and Shield Bandit going super low right into the finish. Beautiful line. Oh yeah. Oh, Nat'll probably be here soon enough. Oh shit, it turned it off. Well, actually, I mean, Marvel Strike Force is still available. Sponsorship's running until the 30th, so feel free to use that, but give me one moment here. I actually need to turn that off. Well done to Shield Bandit and Giuliano. Absolutely incredible run. Shield Bandit representing for Oregon. Love to see it. That is always awesome. Okay, crap. Is it not gonna let me? Oh man. Oh, I need to. How do I do that right now? I can't do that right now. That really kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to figure out how to shut that off. Forgot about that. I had all these things I was gonna do. We're also streaming in 720 right now, unfortunately, because I forgot to switch all that. I ended up way behind. Got super flustered. I apologize, but thank you for being here regardless. That is absolutely some crazy moves. Yeah, doing like a sick McTwist over the fence and just directly into the finish. Like, how did Shield Bandit get such a straight line? Like, didn't even lose height during that flight at all. It was incredible. Anyway, so we are on to Drifting Nations. This is a tech track. The point here is to get as tight of a drift as possible in every corner, or well, a combination of drifts and full contact. In certain places you want drifts, in certain places you want full contact. Like that turn you want full contact, this turn you have to drift, but you want to do it a little bit sooner than that. I am absolutely not an expert when it comes to tech. I'm like not even good when it comes to tech. But anyways, so we go early drift there so we can go tight, but we want to go a little wide so that we can hit the section where the pavement meets. My brain's not working for me right now. Want a sooner turn there. I blew that. Anyway, and then you want to hit right there so you keep full contact, and then you go wall bang there so you can get a nice tight turn to the finish. I screwed it up, but at least you see what we're working for. We're going to look at the records here. We got Carl Jr., Nod, Giuliano, Exosum, and Pua. We're going to start from Pua's perspective with Exosum and Giuliano. Going super wide to the start, cutting inside the tree. I kind of thought about that, but I felt like cutting the grass would slow you down too much. Exosum went around the outside, caught up with them just in time, but they all kind of ended up with the same speed there. Oh, it looked like, was that Giuliano hit the wall? Yeah, Giuliano hit the wall and still managed to make it into 3rd place. He actually scrubbed the wall just before the finish there. Oh no, that was Exosum. Let's get rid of Pua. Check out Exosum's perspective here. 15.8. Everyone in the top 5 with a 15.8. Exosum going to the outside, carrying a lot more speed, but it evens out in this section. Hitting the wall and then yeah, scrubbing just before the finish. Well, there you go. Most people watch on the phone anyway. Some people watch on TV though, which, I mean, actually, like 40% of my viewers watch on TV, kind of surprisingly. So I'm sure they're probably not enjoying it as much, and I apologize for that. But for the cell phone viewers, it's probably not quite as bad. In any case, Exosum, surprising, scrubbing the wall there just before the finish, and still managing to make it in third place. Fourth place, actually, I apologize. Giuliano making it in third place. So we got Nod, Carl Jr. going way to the inside, losing a ton of speed, Nod catching up. They even out here in this section. Carl Jr. slightly ahead, earlier wall bang, and Carl Jr. just getting in there by maybe like 1 or 2 pixels. That was such a close play. Carl Jr. also scrubbing the wall. Looks like he did it intentionally, however, to get a slightly tighter turn into the finish. Oh, they both did. Yeah, Nod bonked his back tire against that wall just to get a slightly tighter turn into the finish. Nod and Carl Jr., 2 different lines, both showing how it's done. Basically holding the world record in either route, if you think about it. Nod with the normal way world record, and Carl with the cut record. Carl coming in 0.005. That is 5 thousandths of a second ahead of Nod. Excellent run. Let's go from Carl Jr.'s perspective. Just Carl Jr.'s perspective. So he goes, cuts super tight there, almost clips that fence, somehow didn't actually slow him down. Really tight there, keeps contact all the way around, even a little bit of a speed slide, early bonk, and the scrub into the finish line to get a slightly tighter, or a slight pivot. Get your nose in sooner. Excellent run. Carl showing that he is a true master among Padawans. Absolutely. Well done to Carl Jr. Beautiful run. Tight everywhere you look. Almost just perfect. Absolutely almost just perfect. What up, Justin? Hey, yes I am. How are you doing, man? Yeah, I apologize. I was a little bit late. Had some crazy network issues. I had to go run to town, and I didn't get back until like right before I was supposed to go live. And then, of course, my internet decided not to work for me, so I had to reset that. And then once I got my internet reset, I had to update everything. So, you know, it's just one of those days. But that was Drifting Nations. Well done to Carl Jr. Absolutely. Just barely pulling out ahead. Carl Jr., Nod, Giuliano, Exosum, and Pua all in the top 5 for Drift Nation. Well done. Carl Jr. once again, as I said, proving that he is a master of tech. Favela. Now this one was fun. I did find a pretty cool path here. I feel like if I grinded it a little bit, I probably could have gotten like a really good score. And I didn't get a terrible score. I was like 39 in Oregon, but it could have been way better. I did not have the time to grind Trackmania as much. I haven't had the time to grind Trackmania as much for like the last 2 or 3 weeks, but really what you want to do is, if you can do it, you want to clip your your respectively front passenger side tire on that corner so you can get a really quick flip. I did it one time, but I wasn't able to get the ramp down, smashing the wall on my way. But if you do it just right, you can make a really quick turnaround there. Done it a couple of times, and you don't want to hold the brake for too long because then your car will shift into reverse and it'll slow you down a lot. Anyway, yeah, you got that little line there. Try to skip as much of that as you can and make it into the finish. I got there just under 15 seconds with my, or just over 15 seconds, I should say, with my personal best. We're gonna check out the records. We got Dexy TM, Username Bot, Techie, Carl Jr. again in the top 5, and Giuliano. They all made it in 12 seconds. I can only imagine what path they chose. I'm gonna guess they probably went to the right. Yeah, they probably went to the right and somehow bounced over the wall up right about there. if you look where that vent is, there's an alleyway there. I'm guessing they probably went there. So we're going to check it out. Giuliano, Carl Jr., and Techie, all three well known. Oh, really? Going wide around there, getting a super early turn, carrying most of their speed, and that's the path. Wow, Giuliano somehow getting a huge slowdown there. Carl and Techie overtaking him into the finish. Giuliano actually had the run almost the whole way until right there, that bounce. Somehow they managed to stay a little bit straighter than he did. He actually could have had the world record even. Giuliano sadly losing just a tiny bit of grip right there. Man, what a run that was. I would not have thought about going to the outside there just because of the fact that it's mud, so your grip is way reduced in this medium. Excellent run, absolutely excellent run. So we're gonna go from using aimbot's perspective, Dexy TM going even wider. Get a super straight line there, makes it onto the platform super quick, and zero slide across the mud into the finish. Full grip all the way through. Perfect turn. Using the aimbot, had to adjust on the ramp there, losing just a tiny bit of speed, allowing Dexy to pull ahead into the finish. I'm just really watching what they're doing here because there's a lot of nuances there. Dexy keeping grip all the way. Beautiful turn at the top of the ramp. Almost doesn't even have to slow down to get back down. And straight through. Because that's how cars work. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I've seen pictures of cars in like the second story window of an apartment building. So tell me how that happened. Anyway. Well done to Dexy. Absolutely beautiful run. Absolutely beautiful run. Almost didn't even have to slow down. Well done, Dexy. Using aimbot, Techie, Carl, and Giuliano. Some new age, or some new names ahead of the veterans there, but still seeing some veterans on the leaderboard. Well done to everybody. That was Favela. Track number 3. That was the Pathfinder. Of course, there's multiple different ways to complete it, but that was what seems to be the optimal one. So this one, I did actually try to grind this one a bit. Hello, what up again, Justin? Aliens, right? Is that, sorry. Aliens. It wasn't quite as good. My hair is a little too long right now. We're gonna go back, and so we got magnets here. So the goal is you want to get as tight as absolutely possible with full grip all the way around. That nose down actually gives me a little bit of extra speed, believe it or not, because it reduces my friction and increases my downward momentum, so slightly adding speed. Anyway, you want to go down this way, and then go up and over, and whee, and then go up this wall here, and then the finish. Oh my god, that was actually kind of good, but anyway. On my PB, you can see, I had to just take it real tight here to the wall, not quite as tight as I could have taken it, but this was actually kind of a scuffed run. I saved it here at the end, clipped that corner, and that made me slide really hard right here, but I actually got like almost a perfect speed slide there. Made me go super fast to the finish, and I actually also bumped the rock before the finish line, but it happened so quickly that you just don't see it. The game cuts off the run before you actually go through the finish line, which I always thought was kind of great. I feel like it should go for like half a second at least after you go through the finish line. But anyway, yeah. So we're gonna check out the world records here. We got Trez, FWT, Chrissy, and Giuliano. Giuliano recognized that name, probably going to be in the top 5 for the records. So we got everybody going super tight around that pillar, getting a really tight line, using the magnet for a slight zoop there, and just tossing themselves into the finish. What a crazy play. Losing contact, but the magnet sucking them back down, increasing their speed. Once again, clipping that corner, increasing their speed, and oh my god, what a tight flight that was. Trez had such a beautiful flight. Too bad they came in 5th place, because wow, using that magnet to get a little bit of extra speed, and again just throwing themselves. What a perfect line. If they didn't have to release, that's crazy. Beautiful run, absolutely beautiful run. But we got 2 other people that did it even better than they did it. So let's check it out from Liam's perspective and Kara Hype's. Liam going super tight, almost into the grass, saved it just before the end there. Kara going wide, almost clipping. Holy cow, what did Kara just do? How did Kara, like... Was it because Liam released? That looked really weird. Yeah, Liam released. Okay, and Kara didn't release as much. It looked like Kara jumped ahead, but Kara actually maintained speed. Liam slowed down a little bit in the air. Kara only just barely ahead, though. What an incredible run. Super tight, really close to that rock. Little bit of a speed slide and really wide there. Holy cow. But they get a super straight line up the wall and keep almost all of their speed into the finish. Barely miss clipping that wall just behind it. Yeah, once again, I almost had the world record strat. Almost. I didn't quite have it this time, but I was close. Beautiful run by Kara, and beautiful car, just gonna say. Absolutely just phenomenal, right through that gap. Oh my god. Like, if I could change my perspective of the camera while we were watching this and pause it, because I would love to pause it right there, because that looked like they like almost went through that rock. Anyway, excellent run, Kara, Lima, Giuliano, FWT, Chrissy, and Trez. All incredible runs. Of course, Kara coming in first place. There's always got to be a winner. Do you think that the builders knew that jump? You know, sometimes they might. Like, I'm sure they probably saw that and they're all like, oh, there's probably some crazy guy from Fastest Way Only or something can throw themselves over that wall. But usually people don't build with that kind of stuff in mind. And if they see it, they try to find a way to prevent it. So I'm gonna guess they probably didn't expect that, but I saw it almost immediately, to be honest. Like on my 2nd or 3rd run last week, I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, that is a magnet toss shortcut into the finish, easy. But I just had the wrong angle. Because I was trying to go around the curve and bounce to the right. If I had gone instead down to the left, which is what they did. But well done, excellent run to everybody. I had a couple of really close ones, but unfortunately, now this one I actually had number 12 in Oregon, and somehow a bunch of people managed to get ahead of me. But this one is pretty simple. You got some speed here, a bunch of boosters, and some wood. Make it so you got really tight controls along that section. And you would think you want those boosters, but they really actually don't help you much. And I'm gonna get messed up there. The idea is there's a couple of spots on that like pile of garbage that you jump up to there at the finish that have like just the right like geometry or like height differential to cause a zoop. Dang it. And in my PB, I managed to basically speeder my way all the way across it, like a hovercraft. And that's another thing too. There is a landing bug that actually happens pretty often on this track. You land in between those two pieces. Ah, almost got it. Kind of like that. Only 0.1 behind, but that was an alright run. Not a Trackmania player if you didn't watch Jumping from the Grinch. I mean, yeah, I used to love Evel Knievel when I was a kid. Evel Knievel, Michael Jordan, and Elvis. Those were like my 3 heroes when I was a kid. So we're gonna check out the records. This is Dad's Garage. We're gonna go from Sid TM, Kovac, Giuliano, Sid TM's perspective, of course. Really tight along that box, straight line there. Lands nose down so they can, get an even earlier nose down into that booster, and then zooping their way into the finish, of course. Absolutely, just clean. Just clean. Only 2,000ths behind Kovac. That beautiful nose down. Sid and Giuliano getting the nose down. Kovac did not, so Kovac must have gotten just a crazy zoop. Let's go from Kovac's perspective. Kovac, really nice and tight, beautiful straight line there. Oh, and they air braked and got a really nice tight line and zooped right off of that. Wow, what a throw. Well, I don't mean like they threw, I mean like they got thrown. He just barely came close enough to that for the game to try to force him back to the ground, and got just an insane zoop there, regaining so much time, skipping the booster, almost catching up there, but that zoop was just phenomenal. If he had done the nose down and gotten that zoop, oh, it'd be over. Kovac would have had the record easy. Crazy. Wow, Kovac making such incredible comebacks. Good job. Going to Dreams and Silpy from Dreams' perspective. Ooh, Dreams almost clipping that wall immediately. Beautiful right there. Okay, both getting the nose down, getting the booster. Sippy getting what looked like just better, like lighter contact, less friction, and almost exactly the same zoop as Sap. In fact, Sippy ended up slowing down, so yeah, Sippy went at a slight angle there, which allowed their right tire to give them downward momentum, so they caught the full ramp, because Sippy was behind. Dreams was only 5,000 behind, both getting the nose down, but Sippy just getting better contact on the ramp. Once again, catching that edge of the bag and zooping into the finish. Let's go from Silpy's perspective. Dreams ahead, Silpy getting that nose down, and then yeah, right tire manages to get him that whole ramp, and gets just an almost perfectly straight shot into the finish, skipping almost all of the bags. Absolutely excellent. Well done. Alright, enjoy your midnight snack, you little gremlin. Alright. Absolutely well done. Just, there's so much going on there. You really almost can't even see it, and it's just unfortunate that I can't pause and scrub the replay, because that nose down is so beautiful from Dreams, or from Silpy, I mean. Right there, boom, you can almost see it. The right tire manages to capture the edge of that ramp and gives them the full ramp, all of the speed. Give me one moment. Absolutely great run by Silpy. Incredible. That was Dad's Garage. Once again, we got Silpy, Dreams, Giuliano, Kovac, and Sid TM in the top 5 for Dad's Garage. That was a fun track. All of them this week were pretty fun. sadly didn't see our friend pop up there, but might as well show you. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. Week 40. Oh, that's this week. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, that doesn't look familiar. Yeah. Wow. Getting the world record early for this next week. Okay, well, we're going to check out those tracks. That was week 39. Excellent job to everybody. Giuliano, of course, making it into #1 overall. As, of course, we saw Giuliano had at least in the top 5 every round. Shield Bandit, Carl Jr., Dexy TM, and Kara Hypes. Kara basically getting into the top 5 just off of that one run. Excellent job. Well done to everybody. We're going to get into week 40. So this is the discovery runs. I'm going to do probably a quick discovery today. As I found out that it is in fact Phasmophobia's anniversary. I was actually completely unaware of that. I wasn't going to play any Phasmophobia today, but might as well do a couple of rounds. So that will be towards the end of the stream. Stick around for that. In any case, we're going to jump into Siegfried by In Leader. This is track 1 of week 40. The discovery begins. Plastic. Oh, okay, so immediately we're gonna go here, keep contact, nice tight turn there. Okay, boom. Big fix, magnet, plastic. We use that for an angle, too much of an angle, dang it. Okay. There's all kinds of stuff that could be done here. Get a little bit of a speed slide, that was a really bad angle. Oh. Could that be a thing? A bit of a speed slide wasn't good, but oof! Wow, that was crazy. Just freaking threw me into that pool. Okay. Go a little wide here, so we can go much tighter here. Whoops. Well, that's fair. At least we stayed on the track this time. Okay, so this is interesting. So this track demands speed slide. Wow, I got the off metal. That was a terrible run, but I got the off metal. Okay, so this track, oh sweet, maxed out. Heck yeah. Rockin', completed the gold medal prestige skin. Wasn't even trying to go for that, but now we know if you do the weeklies, you can complete that. Because I just did the weeklies and the seasonal campaign. I didn't even get all the offers for the season. Here. Snap. And whoa! Speed slide into the finish. We get a little bit of 0.2. Oh man, that was like almost not an improvement at all. Oops. Lost contact. Not good. Wow. Somehow gained 1.2 on that? Was that just because of the speed slide? No way. Just, that wasn't even like a good speed slide. That was kind of a speed slide. Keeping contact at least. No, okay, so that's the thing. 15.13 is the real author time. Okay, so we want to go really wide into that second checkpoint. Because we want to come back this direction. So we can go like this. Boom! Look at that! Oh my god, half a second in the last checkpoint. That's crazy. Okay. That was a lot of speed I just lost right there, but we'll see if we can't somehow make that back up. Super tight turn there, so we can go really... Oh man, I had such a good angle in that last turn. My PB, what's now my PB. Okay. Nice tight angle. Nope. Oh, got yourself a cup of noodles? Some flaming hot noodles. Let's go. Is that the chili lime? That's my favorite. Or well, one of my favorites. It used to be one of my favorites. Now I kind of like the roast beef or the creamy chicken more. Okay, so we need to go slightly wide through that last checkpoint so we can get an even tighter turn into the finish. Nope. You go wider there. Welcome. Welcome. There we go. No, what? God dang it. Oh, I hate that. I need to freaking change that. I need to change that. That has screwed me so many times. I was gonna do it the other day, but... Oh, camera... Free cam. What do I want to bind it to? What's left bumper right now? Action 3. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I have to unbind? Oh my god. Yes. Okay. And then... Yeah. Okay. We'll just do that, and then we'll leave the, Sweet, doesn't... Okay. Ooh, we got some crunchy ones. Okay. Beautiful line right there. Go wide so we can go much tighter there. Air brake. Nice tight line. Boom! Give me... Oh, man! I lost just a tiny bit of speed. Looked like I was... That's bad. You need to go wash your brain with soap. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Oh, but not really. Almost half a second there. That was a good run. I like that. Top 50 in Oregon. I think I could still improve on that, though. Go right there. Boom, nice and tight. That's what he said. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Can't go too straight down that hill, or otherwise we'll gain some airtime. We don't want airtime. Okay, go mostly straight here. Go boom, super tight there. Not tight enough. Dang it. Ah. Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to work hard to fix that, but I think we'll take number 39 for now. That's pretty good. There might be... There could be possibly... Actually, you know, I want to go back to that track. So I feel like there might actually be a time save just before the end. Let's see if I go... I got rid of the free cam, so we can't look at that anymore. But I think if I go here... Oh. Maybe... looking for, though, is an actual, like, I feel like there might be a minor cut. If I can cut that corner right there, that would be good. Let's see how we can do that. I'm gonna play with that a little bit. No, okay, we need to go a little bit tighter. Okay. I don't know if that's even worth it, to be honest. Ah, man, okay. It could be done, though. And it might be actually worth it, because if we get captured by the magnet, it could actually give us a ton of speed. Because when you get tossed by the magnet or captured by it while you're in the air, it just automatically gives you a speed boost. That was kind of it. Not very much speed, though. Yeah, that was weak, actually. Dang, okay. Well, I feel like there might still be something there to play with. I'll have to check that out a little bit later. Alright, we go to the next one. Oh, this is Virtual's favorite map. Guarantee it. Orange Sands. Oh, God, desert car. Oh, God, desert car. Ah. Okay, so the goal here, I can already tell, is because this thing's tippy as hell, you want to have as little contact across the sand as possible to reduce your friction. And there's two ways to do that. You can either wiggle or tip. And if you have a good enough turn, you can tip it. Somehow 2 tires doesn't have friction across the sand. Ah, that one's gonna be tough. That last turn is gonna be the hardest one, I guarantee it. Okay, so we go boom, and we go wiggle there. Perfect, almost there. Ooh, nice, okay. Oh, that was actually a really good run. I feel like I could probably pop over that last wall and get finished, though. There's gotta be some shortcuts here. Oh, yeah, for sure. Number 138, I mean, I guess I could have had cleaner lines, but really, like, I don't feel like I was that far behind. There we go. Ah, oh, no, okay. If we can get, like, the perfect turn there. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. Oh, a little too early. Almost had it. Ooh, nice. And then, oh, look at that. Yeah. Boom. Beautiful. Heck yeah. 0.4 time save. Let's go. Still not even in the top 100, though. Okay, what am I missing here? There's got to be some kind of cut. First and second probably watched me and got inspired. I mean, they probably had it figured out before I even tried. I don't play until Tuesday. Most people have all the freaking strats locked in before Monday evening. Shit, half of them have it figured out before, like, Monday morning. Okay. Nah, there's no way. Okay, so really it is just, this is just a precision map. 100% through and through. Ah, little too tight. That's another thing. It's like the snow car and the rally car, much more sensitive on top of the tippiness, it is also way more sensitive than the other two vehicles, which makes it kind of a much more sensitive than the normal vehicle, I should say. It's less sensitive than the other two vehicles, but more sensitive than the stadium car. Okay, so we go wide there, keep our tires in the air, wide there, perfect line. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, that wiggle was perfect. I didn't do that on purpose, but that was so good. Yes, into the top 75. I will take that. That was actually totally an accident. I made a little bit of contact there, lost some speed, but that was like the perfect turn. That right there, I did not mean to do that. I actually caught a little bit of air time, but it like wobbled me. That was awesome. Beautiful run. I could do probably a bit better, but I feel like... Okay, I want to check one more thing, because there's only this one checkpoint, and that is a huge vulnerability. Always is. Singular checkpoint tracks are always susceptible to, like, shortcuts and shenanigans. Ooh, actually, you know... I think that could be possible somehow. This thing's so heavy though. What up, Zaphon, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I thought it said you gifted another sub for all of a sudden. I was like, bro, you're crazy. Stop. Oh, I scrubbed that wall, but it didn't even slow me down. Ah, dang it. Okay, there has got to be a huge shortcut right there. I know it. I just know it. In my heart of cars, I know it. Can I do that one right there, maybe? Ah, damn it. Why the chicken crossed the road? Because there was a Mongolian barbecue on his side. No. I don't know if it's possible, but I feel like it is. One's the limit for now. Well, it was a good one. Appreciate you. No, this thing's way too heavy. So there's got to be something else. Okay, so... He didn't get it. Okay, well... I suppose that would be, why did the cat cross the road? If you had said, why did the cat cross the road, and I said, because there was a Mongolian barbecue, that would have been funnier. Yeah. I don't know. Mongolian barbecue is gas. No, bro, that's Dutch oven. Or wait, no, that's just what you do to your wife. I apologize. But that doesn't explain why it's funny. Because Mongolians eat a lot of chicken, I guess? I don't know. What do you want from me? Damn it. Ooh. That was... I like bumped the rock, but I didn't. Why is the joke funny? That's what you want to know, why the joke is funny. I don't know. I don't know. It's like one of those old world kind of things. Like, people were a lot simpler back in the day, I guess. Like knock knock jokes. I never got why knock knock jokes were funny either. Dang it. Yeah, no. Man. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like there's got to be something there. A lot of that. Not exactly sure. Don't understand. Well, I don't even know where you're from. I don't know how to equate our humor. Like, I actually do understand idioms and humor and metaphors and stuff from a lot of different cultures, so if I knew where you were from, I might be able to, like, explain it in a way that would make more sense to you, I guess. I don't know, there's something there that I'm just not seeing, I guess. Explain what part of the joke is funny. Okay, so it's supposed to be ironic. The idea is like, why did the chicken cross the road? And then you say, I don't know a really good example off the top of my head. I kind of almost had one, but then it went away. It's just supposed to be something ironic. It's not the chicken crossing the road that's the funny part. It's the part that follows up that is supposed to be like, why would a chicken, you know, like, it's like the chicken isn't really a chicken, if that makes sense. If I had to guess, knock knock jokes were probably created to mock tax collectors. Yeah, that's actually, that makes a ton of sense. Okay, 0 checkpoints. I see a straight line to the finish right here. That's obviously not the best path, because look how slow this sand is. That's crazy. Okay, so we want to go, yeah, we want to go this way. Ah, okay. Yeah, yep. Bloodlust figured it out already. Okay, so we go this way. Whoop. Good angle there. Get a nose down. Nice. A little bit of extra speed. Nice straight line there. Oh, if we get enough speed, we can actually jump that. So let's go wide. Oh no, there's not pavement there. Okay. So I actually had a better idea going this way. Is that an engine off? Really? Bro, that's crazy. Wow, how did that gain me speed? I don't get it. Whatever. Whoa, okay. That was a pretty sweet bug that I haven't managed to do before. If you land perfectly on the corner of a block, whoops, super tight right there, yeah. Anyway, if you land perfectly on the corner of a block while you're in the air, it'll like somehow boost you forward sometimes. And that's not funny. Yeah, well, no, I mean, like, that's not the answer. So that's why I was trying to think of something, because like, it's like, knock knock, who's there? And then you say like Edgar Allan Poe, you know, and it's like, why is that funny? Because like, I don't know, Edgar Allan Poe is dead, and if he's showing up at your door, like, it's probably not, I don't know, something weird's about to happen. Like, it's not about the chicken, like I said. Oh, engine off there too? Ah, so you really, you gotta make it through there with zero contact, or somehow make it over that. Almost did right there. Dang it. Okay, so I'm gonna go full around this way. Let's see, what's another path I can take to possibly skip that? Okay, so that actually might do it, but I need a better angle. Okay, yeah. Need to go wide. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, why did the chicken cross the road? Yeah, like I said, it's not really a chicken. It's a metaphor. Like, you're supposed to think of the chicken as another thing. Are you leaving? Because I didn't explain it to you well enough? What the heck, man? Ah, yeah, okay. We can do that. Oh, come on. Oh, and there's an engine off all the way across? Bro, that's crazy. So wait, if I can... Wow. Alright, let's try a different path for a moment here. Let's see, what else has we got? Could go that way. Could go this way. Bro, why is everything like way up in the air though? It's all crazy. Looks like there might be a better path like backwards there. This way? Oh, actually, yeah, we want that bump over the sand there. But we don't want a full bump. Whoa. Yeah, that's too much. It's not my joke. Aha, there we go. That was kind of what I was looking for. There we go. Whoop. Okay, well, that wasn't terrible. I mean, it's like, it's a contextual thing, dude. It's not, like, it's not just inherently funny. That was actually a really good one. Yeah, what? Is that a joke? I mean, I don't know how to explain it really any better than I have already. It's not, like, forget about the chicken. Like, think of it as, like, you're making a metaphorical joke about a person or a situation, and you say like the chicken crossing the road is supposed to be like it running away from something. I mean, no, you can't. I got no trespassing signs, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know how to help. I'm sorry. Like, it's really, like, I mean, on one hand, it's not super complicated, but on the other hand, I guess it's also, like, not just inherently obvious what it's trying to say. I guess I understand why you would wonder, like, you don't get it. Yeah, sometimes exactly, it's supposed to be like an ironic thing. It's not really supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be like a statement about the situation that you're in, not really, or the person that you're talking about, and not really like a joke. I think that's probably what what's gotten misconstrued is like it's not always really a joke, or it's not even entirely intended to be a joke. It's like a thought-provoking statement about a person. Like, I don't know if you're talking about like an activist or something, and you say, why did the activist cross the road? And it's like, because somebody told them that they had, or somebody freaking exercised their own free will or something, you know, I don't know, like something that they're averted to. It's like I said, it's like a contextual thing. It's based on the scenario. It's not really just in itself supposed to be funny. It's really hard to describe. Let me theorize. I mean, you can do that. Oh man, that was such a... Oh my god, that gap is so tight, ladies. Oh my god. Jesus, bro. I just want to make that path once. Oh my god, and then I clipped the freaking ramp? What is that, dude? I finally actually make it clean. My hands are all sweaty. I mean, yeah. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because somebody Zeke Heiled. I mean, like, and then you're all like, oh, okay, yeah. God! Just constantly clipping that corner. It's such a tough path, but I feel like it's the right one. Right, yeah. I mean, I guess, like, sure, it's extreme, but sometimes, like, that's the best way to get the point across. Makes the most sense to some people. I get what you're saying, and I appreciate it. Okay, so instead of taking that gap, if I can just freaking make it through there. But I did it in 19 seconds the other direction. Let's see, if I can freaking... Man, I just feel like this is the right path. Dang it. Yeah, no uncertain terms, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, something that just makes sense to everybody. Self-explanatory. Oh my god, wow. It's wild. Nope. Dang. But much closer that time. I might have been able to do it. Okay, so we're gonna try... There's a couple other paths. I'm gonna go to the left here again. I'm gonna jump up here. Maybe to the right? Yeah, let's go to the right. Looks like there might be something there. Dang it. I'm trying to skip that sand. Basically, the idea is that the chicken is either running away from or running towards something that it is more inclined to than whatever the follow-up response is. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because there was a, you know, a coyote or something. Like he said, you know, it's supposed to be an allegory. Okay, that may not be the right path. I mean, that seems apparent, but... Oh, is there another one there? I bet you there is. I almost bet. Okay, how about that one? We gotta see. I wanna know. Is there a booster here? No. Okay, so it's not just everyone. That's another thing I didn't even think about. Maybe I should be looking for boosters. There was totally another booster there. Okay. So we go, instead of going, we go this way. Aw, dang it. I mean, yeah, I think you're getting it. Something like that. Oh. Okay, 0.1 behind? That's actually a better path than I was kind of expecting. Dang it. Nope. Need more of that pop so I can... Yeah, nose down on the other side. Beautiful. That actually gained me a ton of speed right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, still not almost into the top 100. Nope, didn't quite get the pop. Oh, there we go, nose down. Oh man, but I got way more speed on my PB. Whoa! Holy cow. Gained a second? Wow! Okay. Oops. And that's why the sky is blue. Do you just use my channel for like philosophical ponderings? Is that? Oh, nice. Another improvement. And I hit the top. Let's go. Almost in the top 15. All right, let's see. I want it just extra tight at the start. Actually is a good thing. We want that. Oh, what the? That's plastic? Yo. What? That actually... That could be huge. If I can hit that just the right way, I might be able to actually use that for like a huge speed boost, but I don't know if it's worth trying to purposefully aim for that. I guess a 10? Yeah. Nailed it. Oh, what? 3 thousandths slow. That's crazy. That is totally plastic. Ah! Just a little bit of a slide right there is enough to make me lose my speed. There we go. Nope. Lost speed again. This is a tough one. So, actually, that could be a thing. Could want to go purposefully clip right there. Nope. Not too much of that sand. So we want a nice pop into the downhill, and we want to skip as much of that sand as possible there. Dang it, that was actually really good. Okay. Pop, downhill, skip the sand. Get the reactor, take a straighter line to the window. Wiggle a little bit, and boom, another 0.1. Let's go. Oh, okay. Still number 16 in Oregon, but I went up like 100 places in the United States. Alright, I want to do that one more time. Just to see if maybe I moved and it didn't update. Because it does that sometimes. I don't have to improve, I just need to finish it. I actually gained some time there. The why did it... Yeah. That's no. Who you like looked it up. That's probably like Grok's answer or like ChatGPT's answer or something like that. I mean, that is in essence like the scientific way of putting it, I suppose, but like I think that just complicates it too much. It's not really about the simplicity. It's about its like diversity. It's something that it's something that you can really apply in a lot of situations. It's like it's like just an idiom, a metaphor more than it is a joke. There's like a Dutch saying that I'm trying to think of that it's like Oyoya Ogoya yo 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 or something like that. I think that's actually literally what it is, but it translates to like oh man. What is like oh, I can't remember what it was. The point I'm trying to make is that it's just like it's just an easy metaphor. Man, you're making me think too much about freaking chicken jokes. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know why. I mean, like, okay, so let's say, like, it's me, for instance. Okay, so you say, why did the chicken cross the road? Because there was corn on the other side. But the joke is that it's corn with a K, like the band Korn, and I just really like that band. So I'm attracted to that, and I would be inclined to go over there. There's a shortcut right there. There's a shortcut right there. Okay. So we go wide and we cut back for that shortcut. Yo! What up, dude? Freaking congrats on the record, by the way. I don't think you're still up there now, but I did see you on the Orange Sands one. Did you get that on like the first day or something? Because I was chasing after him. Right, yeah. And then in that instance, the chicken is, you know, like some poor streamer that you're harassing with unwarranted questions about a joke that nobody understands. I'm just kidding, bro. I don't really feel harassed. It was just a joke. You were the first one to beat it. Dang, bro. Okay, there you go. That's cool. Hey, man, I mean, that's still freaking... That's awesome, actually. Oh, god dang it. I do that too often. Holy crap. Just punched my freaking mic. I don't know why I end up doing that so much, but it's just, for some reason, it's like too close or something. Where are you at now? Are you still in the top 1,000? They invited me to a party. What are we inviting me to a party for? You want to show me something special? What's the chicken supposed to be there? Where? Yes, of course the snowman counter's still there. I was actually thinking about playing some more Senders this week. There we go. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! I still don't even know where the finish line is, to be honest. Alright, we should probably figure out where the finish line is. What's the chicken supposed to be there? Just a chicken, bro. I mean, if you were chasing after a chicken, it would probably run across the road to get away from it. It was actually very logical. Which makes it kind of funny because it's unexpected. Like, you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get hit with a why did the chicken cross the road joke, and then you're all like, oh, okay, actually, that like makes perfect sense. Just one more. Is 50 the max? Actually, no, it can't be, because you unlock stuff at like 80. Like 100's got to be the max. I don't know, what is the max? 85 maybe? Something like that? Or is there just no max? You just unlock stuff and then keep leveling up after that. God! Okay, I need like the perfect angle there. Ah! Alright, so if I go even wider, but I had it before, I just need to freaking capture that angle again. Ah, so close. He was... in this case, is the chicken a chupacabra? Ah! Alright. I'm just gonna do a regular path. I want to see where the finish line... I don't even know where the freaking finish line is. Bro, I'll look that in a second. Oh, jeez. Bro, you're crazy. You chill out. Give me a second. Finish line's right there. So, yeah. Okay. So it literally, if I can make that gap, and then just probably bug slide? Left? So, gotta make that gap. Right. Almost! Dang it! Ah! That's hilarious. You're getting schooled by an 11-year-old right now. God, why game? You know why. Bro's just in chat. Oh my god. Oh, that was actually kind of wicked. If I'd managed to keep speed there. That ad's not supposed to be playing right now, but it is still up until the 30th, so feel free to use the link if you haven't already. Help support the channel. Damn it. I forgot to shut that off. I had a bunch of things that freaking set me back today. I'm going to do this right there. Ah! If I was just a tiny bit more to the left. Oh, chill out. What are you doing? Ah, damn it. What are you, what's your message? Join for what? Dude, just stop. It's not, like, if you want to play together, I'd be down to freaking hunt together or whatever. I can open up a party or like a lobby. Ah! I'm gonna get this. Why did Justin cross the road? Because he was chased by Dracula? I mean, yeah. If Dracula was chasing me, I'd probably cross the road too. Might try to find a river to cross. Is that... Vampires can't cross running water, right? Or is that werewolves? The Mothman, I mean. Ah! To get in his van. Dog love it. I'm going to get this. I will get this. It's not anywhere near as hard as the other ones, by any means. There we go. No! Ah. I mean, implying that Justin has a van, kind of funny, I guess. No, it was not. Okay, alright, fine. It wasn't. You're right, it wasn't funny. I'm sorry. I should have freaking done a major left turn on the surface of the water there. But I think I might have kind of got it figured out. Ah! Yes. Oh my god, bro. Crazy. If I can just get over that gap right there and bug slide, boom, right into the finish line. Easy peasy. Might even be a world record. Not gonna be a world record, but you know. No! Oh my, I almost had it. Just barely clipped the edge of that plastic. I even had the angle for the bug slide setup. I'm starting to get honed in on that angle into that corner though. Damn, dude. Because the driver was Bloodlust. Bro, because the driver had Bloodlust? I mean, are you trying to say, like, just extreme road rage? Like, 'cause I can see that. Dang it. I'm going to get this. I almost had it just a couple runs ago. Ah, just a little too close. Yes. Yes. Oh no! God dang it! I forgot to hit the brake! Oh my god. Ah, I had it. Okay. I don't know why I forgot to hit the brake. That is so stupid. I was just amazed by the fact that it was working. I had it, man. Just the right angle there. It's such a tight gap. Come on. I almost had it. Yes. Dang it, no. Bro, that'd be... Wow. Okay. I don't understand. You're devolving now. Digressing. Come on. That corner. Ah, man. Alright. Well, the Bloodlust will have to come back to that. We're gonna go to track 5. Oh, man. I could have had that. I almost was there. I will get it. And I'm not gonna give up until I do this week. Alright. Off pissed. Ah, somebody else playing freaking Descenders. Whee! Whee! Okay. Ah, so actually, this is an interesting track. So there's a few things that you want to do here. First off, we're gonna go wide, because I want that, so I can go this way. Boom, downhill. Into a bug slide, boom, okay. You can bug slide that, but it's tough. Crossy road. Bring back rival stream. Bro. I get like no viewership for rival streams. Nobody gives a shit about me because I'm not freaking like in the top 100 or something. It's not worth my time, but I do want to stream it. No. Ah! You do what? Saved almost a second there. That was kind of crazy. I'll give this one a couple more runs. I'm not sure if I like this one, to be honest. Okay, I can actually gain a ton of speed there. Weird. Nice! Look at that. Huge. Boom, I'll take that. That got me inside the top 100. Honestly, I kind of like this track. Okay, well, we got one good score. Blood TM currently in first place. Alright. Let's make a kid happy. What do you want, buddy? What up, dude? What's up? Uh-oh. Angela. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Did you want to run something? Or are you just trying to hunt together or something? Oh, I feel you. Yeah, I was just freaking, doing my thing, trying to figure it out. I didn't find the world record strats this time, I don't think. Yeah, the reactor inside the fuselage or whatever. Boost up, yeah. Okay, well the question is, how would I get a boost up? Do I like the last one I want, or the first one? At the first, yeah, and then boost up on the second one. Okay. And then, oh, not in the planes? Where is it? On the building. Where? Oh, I see. And then just so we don't even want that. We just skip that. Yeah. I mean, it's just like I'm kind of used to going that way, so I was just doing it. Well, which reactor are you talking about? I don't see another reactor. Mm-hmm. On the side of the building. And then I see there's some white posts there. And there's a finish up to the right. Is that what you're talking about? It's not. I might be able to make that faster. Oh, just fly right into the finish. Right. I feel it, yeah, it always takes forever to flip stuff open. Huh. Yeah, I had one get stuck on 99% the other day for like 2 hours. What the heck? Wow. So I feel like I still don't know where you're talking about, apparently. You said magnet block. Okay. I took my freaking free cam off, so that's kind of a hindrance at the moment. Okay, so it's not this building, it's the next one. Okay. Like right at the start? I'll have to keep looking around. I need a free cam, but I don't. Yeah, I feel like Microsoft is like just the freaking their servers or something have been just extra bad lately. Okay. Put the free cam back on. Oh, I do have it on. Okay. It's actually not that bad. Ooh. Let's see what we're looking at. I'm sorry, I'm off my game today, A to Z. North Carolina. I am talking to uh crazy. Jeez, okay. So that was the right booster, but I was just going the wrong direction. I see what you're saying now. Well, you said go up the sand dune and like go the other direction. I just didn't quite understand what you meant there. And then you want to fly over that way? That's crazy. Okay. I don't know how I could pull that off, really. It's got to be like crazy tough, like good luck or something. Bro, I don't know, dude. Sometimes they do things that seem literally impossible. Oh yeah, no, as soon as you see a reactor, you just, yeah, you just know. That's crazy. How am I even gonna control that? That's the question. bad timing. Oh, that was actually kind of close. Oh, dang. That was actually a really good flight right there. I think I'm starting to kind of figure out the control of it. Wow, that tree screwed me right there. Dang it. Oh my god! Dude, that was so close. I got a zoop off of the start, like just immediately. Yeah, if you scrub kind of to the right, that first little bump on the inside, you'll hover boost over it. Dang it. Yeah, I got real close on one of those. You were. Dang it, dude. Yeah, I saw that. Because they probably got the full, like the full kit. They got the zoop. They probably freaking got a full reactor flight just straight into the finish, never touched the ground. Oh, there's a reset right there. That's weird. Right on the tip of the plane. Oh, right next to the tree, too. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're on the right side just before the finish. Yeah, it does seem pretty random. Man, it's like sending me backwards. Yeah, if you can go just at the right angle, right after you get the reactor, you'll get a zoop off of that inside dune. And then if you carry it, you can actually get another one off the tip of the plane, like the nose cone. Oh, there's... Oh, man, bro. Oh, my God, it almost even just sent me into it right there. I like just got like glitched into the ground. That was so weird. It like squished me in between the layers of like the sand and the tech. Oh man, Man, that would have actually been sick if that would have worked right there. Okay. What just happened? What just happened? That was crazy. That had to have been some kind of bug. I do not understand what just happened right there. You need to go tighter because you want to skip most of that sand. There we go. Oh man, wrong direction. I need to go to the left, not the right. Nice. Oh, shoot. Ah. Man, this is tough. Dang. Yeah, you gotta sleep in. Yeah, I'm like that. I'll wake up and I'll be like, yeah, I don't feel like it, and then just go back to sleep and wake up like 6 hours later. Dang it. I can see this happening. Oh my god. Dude, okay. So if you freaking after the nose of the plane, you can actually get a triple zoop on this path. So you can get a zoop on the edge of the dune right after you pick up the reactor, get a zoop off of the nose cone of the plane, and then get a zoop off of the last downhill before the finish. Well, oh my god, that is bad what just happened. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, I hit the reset. That's bad. Ooh, gained a lot of speed right there. Oh wow. Oh, I almost did it. Oh my god. That was so close. It would have probably been slow, but I almost made the flight. Oh man. Oh, that's not too bad. Dang it. Hit the reset again. They have it, like, the reset is low enough that you can hover over it, but every once in a while you bump it. Bah. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oof. No. Oh, man, dang it. Oh, for sure. The first person makes it nearly impossible. If you don't get the, like, if you don't get the right angle just off the rip, then it's basically going to be impossible to freaking redirect yourself because you can't see anything. Ah. Yeah, I might have to. Might end up just giving up on this one for now. Go do a couple of Phasma runs. Oh, oh. Oh, dude. Oh my god. It should be. Oh, soup, soup. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Bro, no. Oh my god. I just missed it. I had like the perfect double zoop too. I was so close, dude. Oh, oh, again? Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. You gotta freaking clip your left tire at the top of the ramp to force a zoop. No, the freaking reset. Yeah. Starting to figure it out now. You want to go early into the and get like force a zoop. Dude, no. Oh my god. Wow. Making a what? Oh yeah. Yeah, don't expect much to start with. It takes a long time. Ooh, what game is that? Oh yeah, I tried doing some VR. The only problem with VR is like, well, at least the only problem for me was pretty much everything that I streamed got copyrighted. Yeah, almost literally. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like the first few things I uploaded from VR were Beat Saber, but after that I uploaded some stuff from Contractors and I can't remember the name of that other game. It was like a, oh, is it Sword and like Sword and Magic or something? Blade and Magic maybe. Yeah, I played that. Oh, I played that and got copyright struck. That's like the only video I ever got copyright struck for. Jeez. Dang it, bro. I was like literally about to give up on this, and then I figured it out. Yeah, I know Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh no. and sorcery. Yeah, that's it. So I was right the last time. Oh no, my mod just said it in chat. Oh. Oh. That would have been a terrible time, but I just wanted the finish. My bad. They remake pretty much everything in Roblox. Wow. That's high for freaking most AAA games nowadays. That's just a Roblox server. Jeez. That's crazy. I didn't think you were. Roblox? Yeah. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm surprised they don't have more, to be honest. Well, I mean, Steam has been around since freaking like 2000. No, Roblox has not been around that long. Steam used to be literally the like only PC freaking source for a lot of games. Like, unless you freaking had a hard copy or like went through the game's website specifically, Steam was the only place. Oh yeah. Yeah, most music doesn't do too well, at least on YouTube, unless you own the rights to it, or it's a cover. Even some covers. Heard of them? Oh man, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to give it a break on that track. Kind of starting to hurt my brain a little bit. I'm getting so close. Alright, let me I'm gonna freaking let. Yeah. Yep. That can happen. I got I got a warning from freaking Billie Eilish's producers. Yeah, because of I played like the full Billie Eilish album on a Beat Saber stream, and they freaking copyright struck me. They almost took my channel down. Actually, that was like 3 years ago. Who? Mark? No. Oh wow. Wow, that's freaking cool. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Alright, well, I'm gonna close out the stream. Probably gonna go freaking play some Phasmophobia. Thanks for freaking playing with me, giving me some tips. I'll probably catch you a little bit later. And I wanted to let you know, actually, I was gonna message you the other day. I have Minecraft all figured out on my Switch and stuff, but I need freaking Nintendo Live or whatever. So like basically no matter how you look at it, I'm at a barrier right now, but I do have Minecraft figured out. I can probably get Nintendo Live for like $7, so I'll let you know when I get that set up, probably in the next couple days. Yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm gonna hop out of the party, so have a good one. Alright. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Once again, shout out to 576. I was literally just there. I was gonna say it, and then yeah, the 576. Appreciate him for pointers and tips as always. Usually very helpful in chat. Thank you for helping out. Thanks for hanging out. If you are interested in some Phasmophobia content, then keep your eyes open. I will be setting up another stream for that probably in the next like about 45 minutes. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed the Trackmania content, hit that follow and or subscribe button. I will be doing Trackmania content every Tuesday. I review the tracks, try to hunt. Sometimes I bang my head against the wall, get really hyper focused on one or two tracks. So, you know, it can be boring, or maybe you enjoy that. And sometimes there's some hype. So, thank you so much for hanging out. Once again, thanks for not giving me some advice. And yeah, I will be joining you if you're still down to play. Yeah, but like I said, it's probably going to be about 45 minutes. Because I got a couple more things that I got to do that I didn't get done before I started the stream. And then I got to schedule my next one, at least for YouTube. The rest, everywhere else doesn't really matter as much. I can just go live. But for YouTube, I have to schedule one. So give me about 45 minutes. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Again, if you enjoyed the content, be sure to hang out, come back for the next one. And yeah, hope everyone stays safe, stays warm, or cool, you know. Have a good afternoon, have a good evening. Catch you in the next one, and as always, trust in the bloodlust. Hey, come back for the next episode. Go hit up Justin701 on YouTube. Join his chat. Thank you once again to everybody. Peace out.